copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one what we're going to be looking at is the police harassing preachers again for preaching the Bible. Yes, for preaching the Bible, because some little snowflake got offended by what the Bible was saying. So you've got these unprofessional pigs come over and start quoting legislation which has got nothing to do with what they have done. Well, let's just get straight into it.
Well, as you said, one at a time, because I
Okay,
can...
you're in your emotions. She's in her emotions. Let's talk to you. Because you can't talk to her. Can we talk to you, sir, please?
Of course.
Can we go this side where we talk? Yeah, come. Thank you.
If you preach in here, it also depends on what you say, because you might be committing criminal offences as well.
For example, give us an example.
Any homophobic comments?
Yeah. If you make members of the public harassment, alarm, distress, it's a criminal offence.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're not really doing. That what we're doing is about preaching our religion.
Okay. Could you just tell me what you were saying?
So we're saying Jesus is the only way. Record this. We're saying, he asked me what I've been preaching. So we've been preaching about the gospel of Jesus Christ. The Bible says in the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16, that for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only begotten Son, that whosoever, that is any person, doesn't matter if they're black, white, homosexual, drunken, liar, thief, prostitute, whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but he sent his Son into the world that all can be saved. And that is the message of the gospel. That's what we've been preaching.
Alright then, so what these people here are doing is Article 9 of the Human Rights Act of 1998. Article 9, freedom of thought, consciousness and religion. Everyone has the right to freedom of thought, consciousness and religion. This right includes freedom to change his religion or beliefs and freedom, either alone or in community with others and in a public or private. Yeah, public or private. To manifest his religion or beliefs in worship, teaching, practice, and observations. No, sorry. Yeah, so this is what it's doing here. Obviously, I'm not going to read that bit. That's just saying, yeah, I'll let it read it to you. What the fuck is happening here, mate? Did they ask to print it? No, go where? How do I get rid of this?
Freedom to manifest one's religion or beliefs shall be subject only to such limitations as are prescribed by law, and are necessary in a democratic society in the interests of public safety, for the protection of public order, health or morals, or for the protection of the rights and freedoms of others.
So, this is just saying what they can restrict it. But as far as I'm concerned, they don't restrict. Why is it they're only restricting people which are speaking about the Bible, what this country, the foundations of this country? Yes, the foundations of this country is built on the Bible. So, why is it only that speech is being restricted by police? You'll have to let us know in the comment.
That's what you've been on saying.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're going to provide me with the details, yes or no?
What details are you requesting?
I need your name and your address.
Okay, so can you explain to me why do you need these details?
Pardon?
Can you explain to me? Because I don't understand why.
Okay, currently there's allegation.
Okay.
It's an offence.
So what allegation was it, sir?
Hate crime.
Hate crime.
Section
So-
public order offence.
So what was said?
4A.
What was said to cause the hate crime, sir?
Homophobic behaviour.
Give me an example, sir.
Homophobic.
Give me an example.
There's allegations.
What's the example, sir?
I don't have to give that. I'll give it during course plus the
Sir,
interview
so
if it reaches
so
it.
I don't understand what you're saying, sir. So you're saying that you want my details,
So-
which I do not want to give my details.
So you don't want to give your details?
One second.
Are you going to give your details?
No, I
No,
never,
are
I
you
never
gonna
said.
give your
I never
details?
said I don't want. I'm not going to give my details. I said I do not want to give my.
Okay,
I never said I'm not.
I'm requesting
One
them.
second.
I am requesting
One
them.
second.
We can argue this elsewhere if you
One
want.
second, sir.
I'm not.
So one
No,
second.
you can't.
So one second.
Can someone move him away, please?
So one second. I'm not saying I'm not going to give my details. I'm
Okay.
just saying I don't want to give my details. There's a difference. Can I just?
What's your name, sir?
Can I just finish?
Just your first name so I can refer to you.
Yeah?
Just your first name so I can refer to you. Listen, just look. We're trying to be the most fair with you as possible.
That's fine.
Like I said, if I was to walk away
Yes.
and they were to show me that footage,
Yes.
and it was you, I have failed a victim. Okay, I have failed them. Potential victim.
But a victim of what?
Exactly. I need to go fully establish what she recorded. Sir,
We didn't harm
sir,
him. We didn't do
sir,
anything.
what?
We're here preaching
Sir,
the gospel.
sir. I've not heard anything. I'm not saying I've heard anything. Someone's called us. Okay, it might be completely untrue. It might be true. I do not know.
That's what you've been on saying.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're going to provide me with the details, yes or no?
What details are you requesting?
I need your name and your address. And
Okay,
your
so
date.
can you explain to me why do you need these details?
Pardon?
Can you explain to me?
currently
Because I don't understand why.
Okay, currently there's allegation.
Okay.
It's an offence.
So what allegation was it, sir?
Hate crime.
Hate crime.
Section
So-
public order offence.
So
Section
what,
evidence.
so what was
Section
said?
4A.
What was said to cause the hate crime, sir?
Homophobic behaviour.
Give me an example, sir.
Homophobic.
Give me an
Pardon?
example.
There's allegations.
What's the
Hold on.
example, sir?
I don't have to give that. I'll give it during caution plus for
Sir,
interview
so
if it reaches
so
it.
I don't understand what you're saying, sir. So you're saying that you want my details,
So-
which I do not want to give my details.
So you don't want to give your details?
One second.
Are you going to give your details?
No, I never,
Are you
I never,
gonna
said,
give your
I never
details?
said I don't want. I'm not going to give my details. I said I do not want to give my.
Okay,
I never said I'm not.
I'm requesting
One
them.
second.
I am requesting
One
them.
second.
We can argue this
I'm-
elsewhere if you
One
want.
second, sir.
I'm not.
So one
No,
second.
you can't.
So one second.
No, but why?
Can someone move him away, please?
Why are you
Sir,
looking at me?
so one second. I'm not saying I'm not going to give my details. I'm just saying I don't want to give my details. There's a difference. Can I just?
What's your name, sir?
Can I just finish?
Just your first name so I can refer to you.
Yeah?
Just your first name so I can refer to you. Listen, just look. We're trying to be the most fair with you as possible.
That's fine.
Like I said, if I was to walk away
Yes.
and they were to show me that footage
Yes.
and it was you, I have failed a victim. Okay, I have failed them. Potential victim.
But a victim of what?
Exactly. I need to go fully establish what she recorded. Sir,
We didn't harm him. We didn't do
sir,
anything.
what?
We're here preaching
Sir,
the gospel.
sir. I've not heard anything. I'm not saying I've heard anything. Someone's called us. Okay, it might be completely untrue. It might be true. I do not know.
So I wonder if, considering they haven't seen any evidence, they're just going off one person's word, and then they're going to punish these people by taking their details and everything under God knows what section yet, because it's just said Public Order Act. Public Order Act for what? It's saying it's a homophobic hate crime. But let's just get one thing straight. So under the Criminal Laws Act of 1967, Section 5, forget this one here because this relates to people which have committed an offence. Let's go with Section 2. I'm not going to read it out because I can't be bothered, but I'll let this.
Where a person causes any wasteful employment of the police by knowingly making to any person a false report tending to show that an offence has been committed, or to give rise to apprehension for the safety of any persons or property, or tending to show that he has information material to any police inquiry, he shall be liable on summary conviction to imprisonment for not more than 6 months or to a fine of not more than F3 level 4 on the standard scale, or to both.
So there you go. Making a false police report is a criminal offence. So this person has done it. Well, this person, I'm going to go she, because we've already confirmed it is a she, which is feel like they've had a homophobic report made. And yet they've made the report and no police have gone to them to establish any facts. They've just gone to inconvenience these people, which states here, if this person is making a false police report, she should be arrested and charged for Section 5 of the Criminal Laws Act of 1967, subsection 2. But that probably won't happen, because how many people do you know which actually get charged for this? Most of them get charged for subsection 1, not subsection 2. But let's continue.
I am not psychic.
That's fine.
I'm not
I just
ready.
want to have a conversation with you. That's it.
I know. I appreciate you trying to have a conversation, but
Because I don't understand what you're saying. That's
let's
all
say,
right.
for example, I do let you go without you providing me with
Fine.
details.
I'm not saying I'm not going to give you my details. I just
Let
wanna-
me finish.
I just wanna-
Let me finish.
No problem. No
If
problem.
you do walk away,
I'm not going to walk away.
okay, if you do walk away,
I'm not walking
and
away.
I go to the victim,
That's
and
right.
obviously I see some,
Okay, when it was a homosexual. Wait, hold on.
and I see some offences there.
fine, sir.
You know, and they want to press charges, etc. I need to know who you are.
That's fine.
If I go to her and be like, no, I let him walk away.
I'm not going to walk away. I just
That's
don't.
fine.
We're trying to
Okay.
cooperate
I-
with you.
I
So,
ju-
the first thing I said, this in itself, I'll ignore it. I told you, I'm being fair on
Fine.
it.
We'll just talk about this
I'm being fair
hate
on
crime.
it.
We're talking about hate crime.
Okay, the hate crime,
Yeah.
like I said, if
Yeah.
you just give me your details, I'll let you guys...
I never said I'm not going to give you my
Okay,
details.
let me finish, please. If you give my details, that basically means I don't have my grounds of arrest, which is code G. If you don't give me your name and address, I have grounds to arrest you. Google it, it's code of practice, okay?
I'm aware of
I can
that.
arrest you
I know
suspicion.
that-
Okay? That gives me the chance to basically go to her
That's fine.
and be like, you know what, can I see the evidence? Do you want to provide a statement? Do you want to do you want to progress? If they go no, or I don't see any offences, and I see exactly what you guys said, I can literally advise her it's not an offence,
Okay.
and there'll be no crime reference.
So what he's just said there, out of his own mouth, is basically if he goes there and there's no crime, he can advise her that that's not a crime. But yeah, it's inconvenienced these people, and she has committed, as we already said, Section 5 of the Criminal Laws Act of 1967. But yeah, he will do nothing about that at all. As he's just said out of his own mouth, he'll just give her words of advice, but yet he's going to violate these people's rights.
If there is an investigation, you'll be contacted, and we'll go from there. Does that make sense?
Okay, so when you say hate crime, I just want because I don't understand what's going on.
So right now, no, let me explain that to you. Let me finish. Let me explain
You're
that
not
to
letting me
you.
speak, sir.
No, let me explain that to you. So all the stuff that you want to question and you want to say, obviously if there's an allegation, you'll be invited for a caution plus 3 interview, which basically means you're not arrested, you have right to free legal advice, and you're allowed to leave at any time. That's when you get your chance. That's when you get your chance to speak.
Officer.
That's when you get your chance to
Officer,
speak.
I'm being reasonable with you, sir.
Okay.
Before I give my details,
Yeah.
I'd just like to ask some questions. Is that okay?
Is it in relation to this insult, or is it
Absolutely.
completely out?
That's what
Okay.
yeah.
So before we get to the questions, can I just get your details and then we'll go there?
So what I said before is before I give my details, I'd like to ask you some questions because I don't understand what's happening.
Okay. What do you need to understand?
Thank you. So you referred to there being a hate crime, right?
Okay. I only have to tell you the allegation. I don't have to tell you
That's
exactly
fine.
what it is.
There's an allegation of a hate crime.
Of an allegation that someone's felt alarm, distress in a
Okay.
public place.
Public place, okay.
Okay.
So,
in a public place.
okay, so someone felt the section is actually harassment, alarm,
Alarmed and distress.
and distress.
Yes. But
Okay.
obviously, I have to go find out the
Thank you.
exact facts
Thank you.
and so on.
So-
But you're not giving me an opportunity to do that right now.
No, you'll keep interrupting when I'm talking. But I allowed you to speak.
You're not.
Yeah. So you finished or can I speak?
You can speak.
Thank you.
but-
Yeah, so before I give my details, I just want to understand clearly what's happening. Then, so I can, if I need to push my charges, I can do that. So, yeah. So, sir, so you're saying that someone from the member of the public has called you, saying that they have received harassment, alarm, and distress because of a hate crime. Is that what you're saying?
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to quote them in exact words?
Huh?
Are you trying to quote them in
I'm
exact
just
words?
understanding what's happening.
Okay, let me clarify.
Thank you.
Let me clarify.
Thank you.
I have not met the victim.
Okay.
yet.
Okay, you've not met them.
Like I said, I've spoken to them on the phone.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't have to disclose my investigation.
I never said
to
you did. I never said you
okay?
did.
I don't have to disclose the full allegation.
I never
to
said you did, sir.
Right now, I still need to establish the full facts of offences.
That's right. I just want to know
right
for
now,
myself.
Right now, there's an allegation.
Yeah.
Based on the current allegation, I am telling you.
Yeah.
I am going to
Thank
go
you.
do my investigation.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask one more time. Or are you going to give your name and
I am
address?
going to give you my
Do
details.
At this point was what, like 7 minutes in, we still have not established what crime this person has apparently committed. There's an allegation of homophobic remarks. So yes, you're saying he's a homophobic because he's preaching the Bible, but yet we still haven't established what section they're using. As far as I'm getting, they're saying, to me, it's like they're saying Section 5 because somebody felt harassed, alarmed, and distressed. We all know Section 5 has to be threatening or abusive words or signs, and they have to intend to cause that, which obviously preaching the Bible is not that. So we're like 7 minutes in, we still haven't established what section they're using. And what it is we've established it's homophobic remarks, but he's saying homophobic remarks, but now we're saying harassed, alarmed, and distressed. So it's mixed messages all over here.
Have ID with you as well?
I'm going to give you my details
Thank
now.
you.
Now, sir, what I'm trying to understand before I give my details is that, like I was saying, so someone called you reporting harassment, alarm, and distress. I'm saying this for my memory because I don't understand what's
So
happening.
you know how you're quoting specific letters? It's not verbatim.
Yeah?
Okay, it's not verbatim.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's clarify. Someone's called us.
Okay, wait.
People
So-
call us because they obviously have
Thank
a
you.
reason
Thank
to
you.
call us.
So wait, wait.
So I am gonna.
So if you listen
One
to
second.
my colleagues, then maybe you'll
I'm
understand.
speaking. I'm speaking.
So you can't interrupt
Okay.
us.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate
So
that.
can I confirm you're aware of the allegation now that's
Now,
been made?
I'm still not aware. That's why I want to ask you some questions. Yeah.
So what aren't you sure of?
But
I can
I'm
see
a-
you smiling, so I think you're finding this a
I'm
bit
smiling
of a joke.
because I'm a friendly person.
I'm going to ask you one last time,
No, no, no.
otherwise you're going to be placed under arrest.
Excuse me.
So I'm going to ask you for
Excuse
the
me.
final time, sir. I'm not asking anymore.
Excuse
You've
me.
been asked too many times.
I just
Can
wanna
please-
clarify.
Sir, I'm not doing
Sir.
this anymore, otherwise you'll be placed
I
in
just wanna
custody or
clarify.
under arrest. So
I just
are
want to
you going to
clarify.
give
So,
me your
so
name
this is what's going to happen. I'm going to give you my name and details. Yeah,
So
I am.
your name, please,
I'm going to
sir.
give you my name and details.
I'm asking you for that now.
I'm gonna
please,
give you
sir.
my name and details.
I've asked you for that
So
now.
can I just speak?
No, I'm talking to you. You
Excuse me?
provide me with
So-
your name.
We were talking to him.
Now he's talking to me. So unless you want to be arrested, well, because you will be. No, no,
Yeah.
no. You provide me your
Yeah.
name now. So,
I'll
sir,
apply him my name.
sir,
I'll
what's
apply
your
my
name?
name.
Give it to him now.
Thank
Don't
you.
take any other thing
Thank-
other than his name.
Thank you. Thank you.
He'll spend the night in the cell, and we can do it that way.
yeah.
The problem is, sir, you don't want to talk.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I'll give you my name.
Let me
Yeah.
rectify.
You
the name.
You don't
To you, I don't
want
want
to give
Yeah.
the details.
We don't want to give it to you.
I don't want
But I'm going to give it to him.
Give it to my colleague.
I'm going to give you. I'll give you.
So
December.
the crime's been
Right, December.
committed. You don't have the choice.
December. Right, December.
To pick his shoes. Yeah.
Where's the victim?
You don't have the
Where
choice.
is the victim?
That's not East for
That's
December.
not information you need to be disclosed
if
to.
you don't have the victim,
So
VECMBER.
you don't need to be
talking about
given
the
the
victim
details
matter,
of the victim.
We will talk
So
later.
if
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
victim was crime-
Yeah, seven.
Well, unfortunately, sir,
Yeah.
you have the
I know.
hand. Would you like to pull it off?
Number. I've got it.
Just to clarify.
18. Go on.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got my
I know,
details.
I know you provided them. Just clarified. So no in the brown jacket.
Okay, you can rub that out there. I don't. Can you get rid of that? Can I have that, please?
You can't.
No, no.
It's clocking over.
No, you cannot have.
Okay, that's fine.
Remember, you said after I give my details, I can ask some questions.
What question would you like
So
to
the
ask,
question was one second. Let me just quickly ask this lady, Officer Holmes, a question. So you said that there was harassment alarm, and
So under Section 4 of the Public Order, that's creating harassment,
Yeah.
alarm, or distress.
okay,
Ding, ding, ding. We are 8 minutes in and we figured out it's Section 4 of the Public Orders Act of 1986, which states fears of provocation of violence. A person is guilty of an offence if he uses towards another person threatening, abusive, or insulting words or behaviour, distributes, displays another person any written signs or other visual representations which is threatening, abusive, or insulting. This is the important bit, with the intention to cause that person to believe that immediate unlawful violence will be used against him or another by any person, or to provoke the immediate use of unlawful violence by that person or others, or thereby that person is likely to believe that such violence will be used, or it is likely that such violence will be provoked. So this is what we're going to go with. I'm not going to try and read this out, man. It's on about in a dwelling or not in a dwelling, in a public place. So this is what it is. Doesn't say anywhere there about harassment, alarm, or distress. It's going on about violence. So clearly this is an unlawful use of this section, or they don't know this section because they're fucking retards, and what they're supposed to say is Section 5. But this section here is an absolute joke for the reason what they are using it for. Unlawful violence. These people are being violent. The only ones that are threatening to be violent here was the police. Give me your name under this section, otherwise we are going to arrest you. We will use unlawful violence against you and kidnap you and hold you against your will. That to me is using violence, unprovoked violence as well. So that's what I'm getting from this. That section is absolute bollocks for what they're trying to get for.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
what was preached, what was amplified,
Can
what
I
was
ask my question?
spoken?
I was explaining my
Well,
question.
you asked a question, so I'm just going to
No,
clarify
I-
that. So if
I
you,
didn't
if you'd
finish
like
answering my
to
question.
listen, because you're very good at interrupting, if you listen, then maybe you might
Officer
understand it the
Holmes?
first time, instead of needing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers to repeat
Officer,
something for you. So, sir, I'm going to tell you one more
Can I-
time.
can I ask you
Unless
the
you would like to
question?
be fined for the amplification.
Can I ask him the
Unless
question?
you would like to be fined because we have your details for the amplification.
Okay.
Inconsistent, and this is why
It's been
members of the
circulated.
public have been walking by
So
and saying, "Why are you
forensically
attacking
managed.
preachers?
I'm not attacking you.
When there's people
I haven't attacked you.
committing real
I haven't
crimes,
attacked you.
you're here.
I
You're
haven't
spending
attacked
so
you. I
much
was
time.
speaking to you. I'm trying.
There's people actually committing crimes.
Makes them think that we're doing something.
It's passionate. It's passionate.
No, but what
passionate.
I'm
But
saying
that's
is
what I'm
that
saying, you being emotional
There's real crimes
passion.
going on.
Emotional now.
It's passion.
No,
It's
this is passion. And there's a lot of
passion.
crimes going on, but you're spending time with people who are actually helping people.
But thank you for talking to us. You're very polite. You're cool. So take care, guys. Let's go.
So there you go. What I've just heard by that officer before the original video was sliced and diced was, unless if you, this is what I'm going to interpret it from that, unless if you listen to what I'm saying now, we're going to fine you for the device which is amplifying, I can't even fucking speak now, which is projecting your voice louder than you can, basically. So that is another threat because these people, because they don't want to listen to her. This whole fucking thing is a joke. An absolute fucking joke. I'm glad they recorded it and I hope they get a solicitor because obviously we've already established Section 4 of the Public Order Act is nothing to do with what they've just fucking said. And obviously they didn't use any threatening or abusive or, well, not even threatening. This person wasn't in any risk of unlawful violence towards them. This is the type of policing we was talking about at the end. You heard them going on about they could be out doing better crimes, actual crimes, rather than about feelings. The feelings, this is what's wrong with our fucking country. We've got too many gays and fucking that lot will get upset if you call them gay. Listen, I listen to fucking proper Rasta music, mate. Buju, with the name of the song, Boom Bye Bye. It's on about killing gays. Boom Bye Bye in the Batty Boy ting. It's on about boom boom killing gays. Does it make me homophobic? No, I don't give a shit if you're gay, lesbian, dyke, or any of this fucking shit. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to give a shit about it. Let me do me and you do you. It's that simple. Same as these fucking vegan cunts, mate. You want to stand outside of a fucking shop telling me not to eat a fucking chicken burger or a beef burger or something? I don't give a shit, mate. I will eat that. You go and eat your fucking carrots and that lot. I don't stand outside of your fucking little vegan shops eating fucking burgers and shit, do I? No, so you do you and I do me. It's as simple as that. Oh, sorry for the little rant. I'm just getting fed up now. YouTube has started to shadow block me. I know that because I've had a look at my statistics and YouTube is not promoting my videos anymore like there was. Mainly because of these little rants I'm doing. Obviously, it's getting to the feelings of people at YouTube or people which are just complaining about me in making little complaints and reporting my channel probably. But that's the end of that rant. Let us know in the comments what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.